Oh, we might get Showmaker and Canyon. Okay, we got Brothah. He's a world finalist. Fuck yeah.
Visa issues. We'll be fine. We can drop a few games. We're 4-time champions.
Fuck Senna! Stop picking Senna!
I'm telling you, it's just a Fire problem. Once Brothah's here, it's gonna be all fine.
Brothah's here! Open up them cheeks. We're benching Doublelift? What the fuck? I'm never gonna support TL again!
I want you to tattoo tactical right here. Sure.
Doublelift, you are always the one. I never jumped on the tactical bandwagon.
There's no way we missed playoffs. Holy shit, we might actually miss playoffs.
Oh my god, we missed playoffs.
Hey guys, what's up? Loco here. I think due to Spring Split not really mattering and there being bigger storyline and also the global epidemic that's going on right now, people aren't really talking about what happened with TL that much this split. I think it's a crazy story and hopefully there's a lot of new viewers watching, so I want to get everyone on the same page. So let's do a small history lesson on why it is so significant that this roster didn't make playoffs. Team Liquid before franchising was just a meme team that was just known for getting 4th all the time, and they always fell short when it counted the most, Worlds qualification.
Turret 1 is gone, Turret 2 under fire, Piglet's up in 4, there's the knockouts, but there's the cash-in! Sneaky takes him out, Quas is dead, on to the Nexus they go, a double for Sneaky, Piglet's back up, but Piglet's slowed down, Shockwave buys some time, Phoenix is one hit away but cannot kill him off, Incarnation zones him out, that's gonna be the Nexus, that's gonna be the game, that's gonna be a trip to the World Championship for Cloud9!
But in 2020, they became the first team in LCS history to win a championship and not make playoffs the following split. Normally, I'd go into a long-winded explanation, but I actually think one word is enough to describe the entirety of the problem: momentum. Momentum is the force that keeps you going once you get going. Teams that are doing well continue to do well. Teams that do badly continue to do badly. It's so important in a complex game like League of Legends to have all the pieces working together, and also you're working with humans, not robots. How you feel after you win, how all the little arguments that you had with your teammates and coaches seem really insignificant when you're winning, how every little problem feels unsolvable when you're losing over and over again plays a huge part in a team's success. So with the word momentum in mind, let's go over all the events that happened for Team Liquid in their spring split of 2020. November 18th, 2019, Xmithy announces departure from Team Liquid. November 19th, 2019, Brothah announces that he'll be joining Team Liquid.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Steve, co-CEO for Team Liquid. I've got a really important announcement for you. So the rumors about Brothah and me disliking each other and having a poor relationship, it just needs to stop. A world where Team Liquid and Brothah aren't on the same team just simply doesn't exist. So welcome to the team.
Signing Brothah to replace Xmithy means TL has to reapproach how they look at their communication and how the team functions as a whole. Xmithy was a really crucial glue piece for a team with so much superstars. It doesn't mean TL can't be better with Brothah, it just means they have to take time and incorporate him into the team. Brothah and Xmithy play very differently and they also have different strengths. So yeah, TL does have a lot of homework ahead if they want the Brothah roster move to work. December 10th, 2019. TL announces that they won't be bootcamping. So I was pretty on the fence when I initially heard this. I get both sides of the argument. Team Liquid has a lot of veteran members, they're probably burned out, they want to take it a little easy in the off-season. But also, preseason bootcamp have been the norm for the longest time, and it's really important to the lead up of the split. You get your members together for the first time, they learn how to play with each other, they learn how to get along with each other, and you get the initial problems out of the way by doing that bootcamp. And for TL to not do that bootcamp is a little risky. January 1st, 2020, Brothah, Kane, and Fire have their visas delayed. This should have been the canary in the coal mine for Team Liquid. Most teams get usually about, I would say, 30 to 40 days to practice with each other before the season starts, but with the visa problem, with the bootcamp not happening, TL doesn't have a single day played together with their full roster before the season starts. They're at a standstill. When we go back to the word of the day, momentum, Yeah, they have none of that built while other teams are finally getting started. And then the regular season starts. Yeah, it comes with a lot of problems. Playing with Surenfire, it seemed like rest of the roster didn't care and they're dropping games where they really shouldn't be. Doublelift and Senna, they actually went 0-4 on the champion.
And do about 1/3 of someone's health. Doublelift doing a lot of poke, shockwave on 2. Is it enough? Ult comes in, Core gonna save Doublelift. The stopwatch to re-engage the ult over the top as well. Is it enough? Cody Sun brings his own stopwatch. Into the back lane goes Sunday, he gets 1. He's gonna get 2. He's looking for number 3. Doublelift tries to make the big plays. It's kill after kill after kill. Sunday picks up the Quadra, and 100 Thieves will knock down Team Liquid.
I don't think Doublelift really picked up the champion fully, or maybe he's just really naturally bad at the champion. And lastly, Doublelift openly talking about in interviews how he really didn't care about Spring Split, and really showed in the play too. So yeah, that's the first half of TL's regular season. February 6, 2020, Brox's visa finally gets approved, and he starts playing with the team in week 4 of LCS. This is the first positive momentum move for TL. They finally have their full roster, they're practicing and playing together, but it's almost halfway through the season. February 28th, 2020, Tactical subs in for Doublelift due to an illness. I mean, to be honest with you, the team wasn't even having that much success with Broxa finally being there. Broxa himself didn't look like Broxa of the old, and they really did not know how to use him. They just slotted him in and thought he'd be Xmitty better, but he's not Xmitty better, he's Xmitty different. They play completely differently, and it seems like they didn't account for that. They actually end up going 2-0 with Tactical that weekend, but unless they're going to start Tactical for the rest of the season, it's not really a great move in terms of momentum. They're getting started with a new roster, but are they really going to keep this new roster? March 3rd, 2020, it's announced that Doublelift will be benched due to motivation. Okay, maybe TL will actually stick with Tactical and they'll start building momentum. JK, they unbenched Doublelift after Tactical has his first loss. March 29th, 2020. TL plays their final match of the season versus Cloud9. It's a do or die match. If they win, they get to join the other teams in the tiebreaker for 6. If they lose, they're done for the season. No playoffs, nothing. They have one of their best games yet, but it's not enough, and they lose to Cloud9.
Watching this fight one more time, yeah, the initiation is clean. So Doublelift has to run away from Vulcan charging, and Licorice is actually able to walk into melee range to W, meaning he can still slice and dice through after they get the kill, which is how they were able to chase down so effectively onto Broxa at the end of it. Get his stopwatch, it'll be a Zhonya's soon. I think that's why he was free to use it. Yeah, there it is, the Zhonya's Hourglass right away.
When you lay out everything that's happened for Team Liquid this season, you can see they had very little time with their full roster. And even when they had the full roster together, it came with so much baggage. The benching of Doublelift coming back, the communication issues, and also from reading between the lines in the interviews and talking to members on Team Liquid, it seems like there was a discourse between the players individually and also the staff and the players. So yeah, it doesn't even matter if you have 5 top tier players if you can't get everyone on the same page and put in the time and work during practice. This is going to be a huge lesson for Team Liquid and everyone watching. TL was served a huge helping of humble pie, and my god did they need it. I think if this season was approached with a little bit more prep, it could have gone massively different for this team. Let's say they did the normal bootcamp and spent time together and worked out all the initial problems. Let's say Doublelift stepped up as a leader, not just for himself, but for everyone on the team and actually put games into Senna, didn't have the whole motivation problems. And also for the staff and upper management, what if they had a clearer direction on how they wanted to play? I think a lot of people want my opinion on if there were draft problems. Sure, there were draft problems, but more so, it's not the draft that they were given are unwinnable. It's they didn't make sense for the players they had, and it wasn't cohesive for the team. It was really clear by looking at the drafts that Team Liquid wasn't on the same page. And yeah, it was also a core reason why they dropped so many games. And lastly, I think the benching of Doublelift was done at such a weird timing, and they were so willing to put him back after the first loss, so why do it at all in the first place? I'm gonna quote a football player here. I think he perfectly summarizes everything that was wrong with Team Liquid this split. Success is not owned, it is leased, and rent is due every single day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. I love doing the skits. It seems like you guys have been enjoying them too. And also for those of you guys that said I should look more into the camera, I did my best to look into the camera a lot more and look at my notes a lot less. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It really helps. My video needs to get pushed and you have to show the YouTube algorithm that you like it. And one last thing, I'm not crazy, I'm just loco. Bye.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words.